I want to be the underdog when it's really very difficult to be that guy. To be a guy, to be Mike Tyson and saying how you gonna be on top of the heat, because I haven't fought in 18 months and it's crazy. I'm on the top of the heat.
When Danny Williams and you met for the media press conference, unlike lots past rhetoric, nasty stuff, you hugged him. I don't think I ever saw that in a fighter, with a fighter that you fought anytime recently anyway. Is there a new humility to you? Is there a new approach to you that wants to just bring it in the ring and forget all the other nonsense?
Well, yes. I have children now that are old enough and at the age where they look at the internet and they watch News Center, and I don't want them to see me being very disrespectful to another human being. And I'm pretty conscious of this now, and I'm just trying to make everything. I'm just juggling so many hats at this particular moment. I have to make sure my children at this period of their life have a positive view of me. But I still have that fire in my belly.
This is a humble time in your life. You're getting ready to sell your cars if you haven't already. Everyone knows that you're in the hole financially. So this humility thing, this is not an act. This is a man at 38 to say, "Hey, I don't want to blow my last shot if this is my last shot."
Well, I'm not gonna sell any fight tickets being a nice guy, if that's what to myself. But then again, people's entitled to their opinion. I'm just gonna live my life, and I don't know. I don't know. I've been blessed to be able to make a large sums of money, and everybody probably said, "Well, he's gonna fight 3 or 4 times, and he's gonna make all this money back, and people are gonna give him more contract." I don't know what I really want to do. I just know I want to have a stable life. Mm-hmm. I want to stop allowing myself to be addicted to chaos.
Yeah, you've said that many times. Now, let's talk about that phrase, addicted to chaos. You really liked, or you were addicted to the nonsense, the craziness?
Well, I don't know if I particularly liked it. I was such a glutton for pain, but it always, by some bizarre means, seemed to follow me, and I just never wanted to be a part of that anymore. I'm at a stage in my life I just want to, I don't know if it's be happy, I just want to be pretty stable in my life. So you have to understand, this particular go around, I've lost absolutely everything. Forget finance, I've been down and up financially through my whole life, basically, but just people who are dear to me, my friends, my girlfriend, I just chased everybody away from me. And it was all my own insecurity. Because just to know that there's some great people out there, and I just blew them away. And I have to start all over and probably find some more other great people. It's going to probably be difficult, but they're out there.
Maybe this is a little dramatic, but I wonder if you felt at any point that low where you said, geez, I had everything. Why? Why did I do it this? Why did I do it this way?
I don't know, Roy. I've never reached that level yet.
That's good.
I never blamed anybody why. I just never blamed anyone but myself. You know what I mean? And once I come to that conclusion that it's my fault, I never took another step backward. I understand that I created the demons. I wrote the book that I'm this particular kind of guy or this monster. I wrote all those stories. So everything that fell upon me was brought upon by me.
What it would be like when, Gina grows up and she's 17, 18 years old and there's a knock on the door?
Mr. Tyson, I'd like to go out with your daughter.
What's it going to be like for Mike Tyson to answer the door and they want to go out with your daughter?
I'm going to be like any other father. At one time, it's okay for me to date anybody's sister or daughter and do whatever and go to bed with a free conscience. But the thought of somebody dating my daughter or her dating anybody that resembles me in any kind of fashion, I would just die of a heart attack.
No shotguns, though, or anything?
Probably, it's a possibility. But just a stern talk and look.
You've had a lot of different things in your career, and you've had a lot of bad moments. There's no question about it. But is there a place for you in your heart, I know this sounds ridiculous, where you can almost laugh at some of the things and laugh it off as best you can?
I laugh them off now because it's the past, and I don't allow myself to become a prisoner of my past.
What's it like to be the baddest man on the planet, in the world, and everywhere you go?
I've learned to deal with it now at this stage in my life, but before I was just very uncomfortable with
What do you think you've learned to deal with? What do you think how you've handled it?
I've learned to just deal with the fact that if I'm sitting down at a bar and I'm with a young lady or with a guest and 50 people ask me for an autograph and they start a big autograph session there, I've learned to just say yes and sign it and just sign it. But deep inside, I'm just saying, wow, you're just irresponsible person. Don't you see I'm trying to have a dinner with this person? But I wouldn't dare say that anymore. At one time I would say that, but I just sign. I don't see them anymore. That's the new thing. I don't see the faces anymore. I just sign, so I don't get offended. I used to get offended because I would see the faces, and I would see a lack of respect in the faces because they didn't care. I just want that autograph.
What do you think about you? That's the question I'm asking.
I think I'm just Mike. I don't go from any other perspective. That I feel that I'm an athlete, and I'm a hell of an athlete when I want to be, and I believe when I'm on top of my game, I'm invincible.
Still?
Yes.
You feel that still?
When I'm on top of my game, and I try to say that without being vain, but yeah, that's what I truly believe.
So when are you going to get it back? What do you want to come back in your life? Affection, respect, title, what?
The title will come back. All that stuff will come back. All the thing I have to do about that is just work hard and dedicate myself and just stay persistent and consistent on what I've did for so many years. But I just want to say to all of my friends, who are truly my friends, who I was just very disrespectful to, and I just really, I just wanted them to know I'm truly sorry. You know what I mean? They were the only people that would want to be with me, regardless of my deplorable state, and I just it's really just obliterated that friendship. Yes. And
you have a famous quote, Edmond Dantes, from the Count of Monte Cristo, Alexander Dumas. Is the quote that you like to recite is, "Don't rob me of my hate. It's all I have left."
Well, I'm not like that anymore.
See that, but I'm saying at one point,
I'm not that
hate
person.
was what drove you.
No, it wasn't hate. It was just a misguided. I was just thinking a misguided opinion of people in the world that I surrounded myself in.
But you didn't have any trust in yourself. That's what it's all
and
about.
That's what you had to trust yourself in order to trust anyone, and I didn't trust myself. You know, I couldn't trust myself to be with my girlfriend thinking that I might think about sleeping with a friend or something. I had to trust myself, and I've reached the level where I'm capable of trusting myself now, and I'm just so happy in that degree of life, and that from that stage, I'm just proud of myself that I trust myself as a human being.